Songs from the classroom, songs from the classroom, songs from the classroom, songs from the class. Let's rock the world and do it up, yeah! What's up, rock stars? Thank you so much for coming to Songs from the Classroom. This is my first video. I think you mean our first video. Oh yeah, I mean our first video. I'm Mr. E. And I'm Chris Fluffy. I was gonna introduce you, bro, but you like snaked it from me, okay? Well, I'm sorry about that. And over here, guys, see this little guy? This is Pokey, my pet unicorn. Yeah, and of course there's Pokey. Anyways, well, I wanted to talk about a little story. No. Hold on, Chris Fluffy. It is my channel. You're my co-host. I'm the host. I lead the way. There's millions of kids out there that want to learn some music from us, and we're going to teach them songs we do in the classroom. All right, that's fine. Okay, so check it out. That song you've just heard was called My Pencil. And that's about a boy named Kurt, right, Mr. E? Yeah, that was a kid named Kurt. Used to always give him a pencil. He was a first grader when I taught in New Jersey. Oh yeah, I'm a school teacher. If you didn't know that by now, I'm a music teacher. I'm here in Florida. But this particular song was about a boy named Kurt and how I would give him a pencil, and no matter what he did, every day he would lose that pencil. Kind of like You've Lost Your Mind, right, Mr. Elmore? Yeah, kind of like that. Thanks there, Chris Fluffy. Anyways, so this page, boys and girls, is going to be about just learning how to play music, how to create art, how to become a creator, put positive vibes out into the world. Yeah, because the world's a rough, hard place, and it needs a lot of soft fluffiness like me and Pokey. Yeah, like you and Pokey. Anyways, moving on. We are going to, teach you how to play all kinds of songs. We're going to create songs together. We're going to grow this page together, all right? This is my first video. Maybe you can be my first subscriber. So what you want to do is leave your comments below, leave your suggestions, leave your ideas, because I'm going to go through all, and I'm going to read it too. Yeah, and he'll read it too, maybe. You can leave questions for Chris Fluffy. Well, of course they're going to want to ask questions about me because I'm going to have millions and millions of subscribers. Dude, Chris, check it out, bro. This is not about how many subscribers we get. It's about helping kids or people, anybody, we don't care how old you are, to get into music, all right? And we want to help you create amazing music. So let's kind of start this journey together, see where we can take it. Once again, leave your questions, your comments below, because this is going to be our learning community. And thanks so much. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to quickly go over parts of a guitar. I'll go back here for a minute. Good idea. So we're going to go over parts of the guitar, so when I speak certain words, I want you to know what I'm talking about, all right? We're going to create our musical language together. So that's part one. And then part two, I'm going to quickly show you a little bit of the song you heard in the opening segment, the pencil song, about that boy Kurt and how he always loses pencil. And I'm going to teach you how to play that. But this week, we're only going to tackle a little bit of that song. I want to give you a little bit to kind of take in, and we'll go from there. Sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. Alright, I gotta go do my hair and makeup now. Bye! Alright guys, check you in a bit. Oh, wow. I hope my hair's looking good. I'm ready to do this, Mr. E. Let's do this. Alright, well, Chris is off eating his ice cream. We're gonna learn how to play the pencil song. And it looks like Pokey down here had a little too much iced tea. The weird thing is it has the reverse effect on Pokey. Pokey gets really tired and sleepy with iced tea, so Pokey's gonna be chilling while Chris is off doing his thing. Hopefully Chris is practicing the guitar. Alright, so the beginning of the song, I'm gonna post a link below so you can go download it and listen to it. It's on my website. When you go to that website, you're gonna see all these cartoon characters. That's actually another project I'm doing, a kids TV show that's in the works, and it's gonna hopefully be airing very soon. We're getting closer and closer. But on that webpage, you're going to be able to download the track. I want you to listen to it, let it sink in. I'm gonna show you how to play it, all right? Now we're gonna break the song down to its most basic parts, all right? And I'm gonna teach you how to do that on the guitar right now, all right? But before we get started, I want to talk about that musical language that we need to have together, all right? So one of the things that's the most important is when I speak to you out there, wherever you may be in the world, when you hear me say where to go on your guitar, you're gonna know it even without looking at the video, all right? So first things first, we've got our fret hand, all right? Fret hand, that's the hand that pushes down the strings on the guitar to make the different notes, all right? And then we have our strumming hand, or our pick hand. If you ever see a guitar pick, you'll see a lot of guitarists using guitar picks. All right, I use all kinds of different picks. I also use my fingers a ton. Sometimes I don't play with a pick at all. So I'm gonna teach you to have a really well-rounded approach on guitar for music making so that you're not limited. You can play any style of music, all right? So what we're gonna do, in this song I did play with a pick, but if you don't have one, it's cool. Just use your fingers. Sometimes you can even make like a pick shape, like you're holding a pick. Hit your strings like that and it works just as well. It's funny, your fingernails are a very similar material to a pick, even though your fingernails are not plastic. But this pick right here, if you see it, it kind of bends a little bit. Some picks are, bend a lot more. Some of them bend less. Some of them are stiffer. It just depends what you like. All right? So your fret hand and your picking hand or your strumming hand, all right? All right? So what's really important though is when I say use your first finger on your fret hand, this is your first finger. Your pointer finger is your number one or first finger. Second finger is your middle finger. Ring finger is your third finger. Pinky is your fourth finger. Now your thumb's gonna be behind the neck of the guitar, kind of like an anchor, so your fingers can do all the fun dancing on the guitar neck, all right? So I'm not gonna really refer to the thumb a lot. Not yet anyways, that would be more on your strumming hand when we're finger picking and stuff, and that gets used a lot, all right? So first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all right? Now that's important because you're gonna hear me tell you where to put your first finger on the guitar, and that's why I wanted you to learn the word frets. Remember that word? Frets, all right? So the first fret, the second fret, the third fret, the fourth fret, the fifth fret, and you remember the seventh, the ninth, and these two dots is the 12th. We're not gonna really worry about past the 12th. It's gonna take a little while to get there, but it's gonna be really easy for you to learn that once I explain something later on, all right? So, remembering the strings too. So I'm usually gonna say things like, take your first finger and put it on the third fret on the A string. So you're gonna have to think, oh, he said first finger, he said put it on the third fret on the A string. So you're gonna have to know, well, first you need to know what your first finger is. Bam, there's your first finger, twing. All right, then you're gonna have to know the third fret, but also gonna have to know which string the A string is. So we know this is the third fret, we know this is our first finger, but if we wanna go to the A string, it's right here, all right? So when you play that note though, you're no longer playing an A, you're playing a C, all right? Now you're probably like, I don't get it, what did he just say? Or some of you are like, I totally get it. I'm way past that. It's all good because this is all about being musical and learning together, all right? So just take your time, let this sink in. If you get frustrated, Remember I said, ask me questions below. I'm here to help you. I'm going to be committed to this page. I'm going to show up here weekly, all right? Yeah, and Chris Fluffy, he'll probably be here too. And Pokey. Pokey's cool. Hopefully he won't drink as much iced tea. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next part, and we're going to learn the song real fast. Guys, so we've got our musical language down. We know what our fingers are on our fret hand. We know what frets are. We hopefully know our open strings, which are E, A, D, G, B, E, right? All right, so when I tell you where to put your finger, you know where to go. All right, so in the beginning of the pencil song, you heard the intro. You know, the intro, you didn't hear me singing anything over the top of that. So I'm going to kind of show you how that goes, but we're not really going to focus on that. That's a little trickier to play, but I want to go ahead and teach you how to play the part where the singing starts to come in, all right? But here's the intro just to kind of check it. So it's like... And then right after that, it goes into this part that goes like this. All right, and that's the part I want to show you, and that's what I'm actually singing over there, all right? And there's 3 chords in that, all right? But during the singing part, have you seen my pencil lying on the floor? All right, we're gonna kind of learn that part and let those be our first 2 chords, all right? What the cool part is once we start learning our chords, we're really gonna build like a catalog. It's like our bank, like it's our tools, right? All of our chords that we can use to start creating our own songs, all right? And there's nothing better than writing your own songs and seeing people react to those, all right? And it's great to like play cover songs too. I did it, you know, growing up. I still do it. It's still great to learn other people's material, but at the end of the day, I think the most amazing thing is to be able to go through that journey, learn music, and be able to write your own material. All right, so I want to help you become amazing songwriters, musicians, creators, and take that and use it any way you want. All right, so here's where we go, and we got to start learning those chords. All right, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your first finger, all right, and we're gonna do a chord that it's called a bar chord. All right, now there's a very hard way of doing this, and then there's an easier way. Luckily for us, we're going to do the little bit of an easier way, and we're going to play an A major bar chord on the 2nd fret. So let me say that again, an A major bar chord on the 2nd fret. And they're going to call it a bar because your finger looks like a bar going right on the guitar, all right? So you're going to take your first finger, which is going to be used to play your bar chord, and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret. But what you're going to do is you're going to cover up the D, the G, and the B strings, just like that. So if you see my finger, it's covering the D, the G, the B, and if you press down the high E, it's totally cool. Don't even worry, okay? In the beginning, your guitar's gonna make all kinds of squeaks and funky sounds, and strings aren't gonna sound out. It's totally cool. Don't even stress it, all right? We're going to get this, and we're gonna go through this journey together, and I promise you, if you stick with me, it's gonna be a gift you're giving yourself for life, and then you can share that gift with others. I mean, what's better than that? So you're gonna take your bar, and then the A, we're actually gonna play it open, all right? So if I play it, if you play the E in it too, it's cool. I try not to play the E, okay? But if you play an E in it, it's all right. So go ahead and just strum down. So you hear that? Let that sink in. That's an A major. Remember, when in school, we always learn majors, happy, minor chords are sad. So this is an A major chord, all right? And if I just sing that little part so you can hear it. Have you seen my, hear that? Have you seen my, have you seen my, have you seen my? All right, so A major. All right, have you seen my? Let's see if you can do 4 downstrokes. So take your pick hand, whether you have a pick or your fingers, and we're gonna do 4 downstrokes. Are you ready? Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 A majors, right? Remember, I'm letting this A ring open, okay? Because it's an A major chord, and then I'm just barring on the 2nd fret the rest of the strings. Alright, now if those don't sound out all the way, it's okay. The most important thing to get is try and get the A to ring out, and then the very first string that your finger's on, which is the D. Alright, so that's an A. And the note that the finger is playing, your first finger on the 2nd fret, the D string, that's an E, all right? They actually call these power chords too, which you're gonna learn what those are. A lot of like rock bands, everybody uses power chords. It just depends how you use them, right? So A major, all right? I will try and put up some kind of chord chart on my website for you to download too, so you can look at it. That might take you a little bit of time learning how to read the way they display music, and it's called tablature. Or if you want to read standard music, I just read charts a lot. That's what's the most common. If I go do studio stuff, or if I play music and I'm playing with someone and they give me a chart, it just gives me all the chords and the progression, the order of the chords. All right, so we've got an A. All right, here's our 2nd chord. Now pay attention. Now you're going to take your first finger, you're going to put it on the 4th fret on the A string, which is right here, and that's a C sharp, all right? So let's do that again. First finger on the 4th fret, which is going to be on the A string, right? So first finger, I go all the way to the 4th fret on the A string. There we go, that is a C sharp, all right? So we're going to play a C sharp, and then we want to take, now here's the tricky part. Keep your first finger on the 4th fret on the A, you're making a C sharp, keep that there. Now take your 3rd finger, if that's too hard you can use your 4th finger, and put it on the 6th fret on the D string, okay? And that is a C sharp power chord or C sharp chord, all right? Now technically I play a minor chord, a C sharp minor chord here. Like watch my hand change. I'm showing you this, but the way I really play it in the song is like this. Hear that difference? That's a sad sound. That's a C sharp minor, okay? So you're just gonna learn the C sharp minor, okay? One day you'll be ready to learn the C sharp minor bar chord. So once again, first finger on the 4th fret on the A string, your 3rd or 4th finger on the 6th fret on the D string. Okay? Now let's work on the strumming pattern, okay? So we've got an A major to a C sharp, okay? Just kind of going back and forth. A, C sharp, A, C sharp. Now let me just kind of sing the words over it a little bit, or just say them so you can kind of hear. Have you seen my pencil lying on the floor? Did you see my pencil by the... Alright, and after I sing that, I go to another chord, but we'll get to that next week. But just for fun, if you want to know what it is, it's an E major. Classroom door. So, A. Have you seen my pencil lying on the floor? Did you see my pencil by the classroom door? There's that E major. But don't even worry. If you want to look up how to play an E major, right here, in the position I'm in, you can go ahead and do that. Alright? Alright, rock stars. So I hope that I was able to start you on an amazing musical journey. And Chris Fluffy, do you have anything to say? Yeah! I just finished my ice cream and... Alright, he's gonna practice too, right, Chris? Yeah, I'm gonna start practicing too because right now I can play a total of 0 chords. Oh, Chris. 0 chords, alright. But if he watches the video that he's starring in, maybe he can learn to play the pencil song too. Yeah! I want to make the world a soft, smooth place for everybody. Me too, Chris. Me too. Alright, guys. So Leave your comments, leave your questions below. Once again, subscribe if you like the page, tell your friends. We're going to be here every week. We're going to start working on some new songs. We're going to keep teaching you the pencil song. And let's rock the world and do it again. Peace. Peace!
So here I am sitting in the sun. It's okay that